of my match versus Neo Ability. This is a Zoo Mirror. I was actually pretty surprised. Well, it actually makes sense because the rest of his lineup looked very control-y, so Zoo was a good aggro pick for him. In his lineup, I think the rest of his lineup was Warrior, Druid, maybe Shaman? Might have been Shaman, might have been Priest, I don't remember. I could check the roster after and post what the lineups were. But strong plays from both of us turn one. He still has his coin. So here I decide not to tap because with Zoo, it's always better to kind of hold off on tapping. Especially I already have 4 and 5, so if you tap too much, it tends to be you clog yourself. Like before it used to be with Soulfires, but this list I was playing actually didn't play Soulfires. Because I feel that card's a lot weaker now that it costs 1 mana. And I'm finding spell damage cards in general like are just weaker in this current meta now. So here I leave the 2-1 floating because it forces him to kind of attack. And he will want to attack it to get the value. And if he doesn't, I can punish him with Argus next turn. But if he kills it, it's not that big of a deal because my Harvest Golem will swing into whatever kills it. So again, this tournament did happen on the 20th. So I'm trying to remember this game. I do remember at the end of the game there's a disconnect. So it actually looks like I BM him because it looks like I'm just really salty and not like I don't want to admit defeat. But my game was actually glitching out, and I don't think you're able to see it in spectators. It just looks like I'm being a giant douche. So here I play the egg. So next turn I'll have 5 mana, so I can Flame Imp and Argus and kill one of the 2-1s. If he has another Death Rattle buff, then it makes it a little more complicated. But I remember sitting here and already thinking this game is pretty much tied up. Like, he's pulled out the early board game lead. I don't play anything fancy like Hellfire. I don't think it's very good in Zoo. He decides to actually go and kill the egg, which I think is a pretty good play because like, this is very, very smart because he's playing around me buffing the egg, which is exactly what I was intending to do. So very well played by my opponent. So here I decide to go with Ogre Root, it looks like. I think about it though. I really like I could Lothab, but Lothab in this matchup is not even that strong. Because even though he was playing the Implosion version, really Lothab is still pretty subpar against Zoo because if you Lothab them, they can always tap. Like it has to be a very crucial turn. So yeah, when I disconnect, it just said he was greeting me. Like he kept saying greetings, so I thought he was BMing me. He thought I was BMing him, and then we called Chris and found out it was a disconnect because he came up and he said good game to me and shook my hand, and I was like, oh, like my screen still says we're playing, so it's very weird. When I saw the Sejan, I was like, oh, okay, because I wasn't sure how popular this list would be for this tournament. This was around the 20th. Not many people were playing the like Implosion list. So I think it might be here. It might be like right here where I disconnect. Like it looks like I'm mousing over stuff because I was trying to, but the game might have been frozen. Okay, so I play Lothab pass. It might be right. Like I keep saying it might be right here, it might be right here, but it's because I wasn't aware. I haven't watched this recording, but I do know there was a disconnect. So I think here the clock's going to run down. I'm just going to take this time to say thank you for watching. Yeah, we did have a disconnect during tournament. This completely did not matter. My opponent had already won the game at this point. I'm really glad it happened in this game as opposed to a different game where it would have mattered. Yeah, so Neo Ability, if you're watching this, I wasn't BMing you. I did talk to you about it afterwards. I was disconnected. But yeah, really great match. Really well played on my opponent's part. This was my first live Hearthstone event. I was really like, I would say ill-prepared. My performance was very subpar. But yeah, okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will be back with match 2. I believe round 2 there's a very interesting play, and I'm going to talk about one specific setting in tournament play. See, here it shows me mousing over them, but I actually had no control over the screen. This was not me BMing. So yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like these videos, leave a comment why. Tell me what to improve. I am down for the critiques.